Who doesn't love zombies, am I right? The Walking Dead, The Ones Who Live, has been a great success. Ever since it came out, people have been loving it and going hype over it. So I thought, how cool would it be for me to get one of the episodes and turn it into a wallpaper? Let's check it out. What's up guys, Gabriel here, and for the first video on this channel, I thought how cool would it be if I got an episode from The Walking Dead, maybe one of my favorites, and made a wallpaper based on the episode. So The Walking Dead came off with a spin-off series called The Ones Who Live, and ever since it came out, it just went crazy. People loved it, people got really hyped over it, broke records, and it made huge numbers for the AMC. So how about we make a little wallpaper based on one of the episodes. Let's check it out. So here we have our mood board with the images that I chose, and I will do this wallpaper based on the first episode where Rick is trying to escape from the CRM when he's in the forest. So I have some pictures of course, zombies, the forest, Rick, some helicopters that will be from the CRM, and Michonne. Here is a little drawing. Don't take this drawing seriously, but this is pretty much what I'm gonna go with. Rick and Michonne on the right, the zombies on the left, and in the background the forest and helicopter above them. So of course guys, many assets that I have been using for this wallpaper are from the Super Graphics pack. You can get it down below. Just click on the link down in the description. So here guys, I'm just making a helicopter based on how the CRM helicopters are. So I'm placing their logo on the side of it. I'm taking away some reflections on the helicopter itself, just painting with normal colors that I took from the helicopter itself. And here on the bottom of the helicopter, I'm actually trying to make and trying to figure this out and make a light. This helicopter doesn't come with a bottom light, and the CRM helicopters, they have a bottom light. So I'm here just trying to make this light, trying to put it in the right perspective, in the right angle. As you guys can see, I did draw some lines to sort of give me a base that I could work with and sort of put it in the right perspective. I found this image online of this soldier just coming down from a helicopter, and I thought it would be a good to use. I did want to add something, just something more than just the helicopter, so I did get a soldier coming down, and also I'm just touching up some stuff on the soldier, trying to give it more of the CRM sort of soldier vibes. As you can see, I did change a little bit of the weapon and also placing their helmet on the soldier. So as you guys can see, I'm just checking the size, seeing if the size is correct. I did find a helmet that was sort of in the same perspective, and that is something that it's really important for you guys to just think about. I see a lot of designers that sometimes they're gonna design, but they forget about the perspective, and the perspective is like one of the most important parts, because if the perspective is not the same, or at least similar, it's just gonna look weird, and look off. And here we're still on the helicopter, just giving that spinning blur, that to make it even more realistic, and giving that effect on the helicopters blades, as we can say. I think it's called blades. So yeah, I'm just doing my thing here, man, and just putting the blur on each blade. It is a It is a boring process, but it's definitely worth it. Definitely looks good at the end. So here I ended up getting the rope, and I made the rope a little bit longer, and I used the puppet warp to just give it some movement and some flow to the rope, just so it's not just hanging straight down. And of course we have another helicopter, again taking out all of these reflections. Why do I take other reflections? Because it's like reflections of other type of trees and stuff that are not gonna be in our wallpaper, so I thought I would just take it out. And here I'm just taking out the windows because I'm gonna end up placing the logo right here, and using the distort tool to put the logo in the right type of perspective. As you guys can see, I do go back and forth with it to try to get it to the right perspective. And the same process as the last, just putting the spinning blur on the helicopter's blades once again. So here we have the part, we're going into the part of the zombies, right? And we're just pretty much just trying to place the zombies sort of as if they were in the middle of the grass and in the middle of the plants. So as you guys can see, I'm gonna use some sort of plant brushes. They're not really plant brushes, they're more like hair brushes. So I'm just taking out the plants that were already on the zombies from the actual original picture. And as you guys can see, I'm sort of coming with this hairbrush and just filling it in and giving it that look as if they were actually in the middle of the plants. And here's this big guy at the it's crazy because I actually, after I put him behind this sort of little plant here, I was like, what am I doing? You know, why did I put him behind this plant? Because this process was just so annoying, and it took a while, but we got it through. So now it's pretty much one of, as I could say, one of the it's not an annoying part, but it is a part that takes time and it takes a lot of details, which is fire. So, and here we are, also giving it that night vibe, the night look, you know, transforming day into night, which is one of first things that I've ever done. I've never done this before, so which is transforming day into night. I found a good night sky wallpaper, so I put it in the top there with some stars, just to give it a more realistic night look. And here we are with the fire once again. So we're gonna make all of these highlights pretty much. So highlights on the grass, highlights on the plants, highlights on the trees as well. And yeah, if I could give you guys a tip, one thing is just when you design, you really got to think about, like, if this was in real life, like how would it look like, basically. And that's pretty much a question that I do in every design, every work that I make. When it's photo manipulation like this, I always think on, like, if this was real life, how would it look like? So of course fire is gonna make the ambient around glow. You know, it's gonna have reflection around the trees and around the grass as well. So here I'm just placing the pretty much the color correction on all the zombies. I'm placing it on Rick as well, fixing up some of the highlights and the shadows, right? Because pretty much the light is gonna come from above, and the light is pretty much coming from the sky. Even though it is night, the sky, it does produce sort of this light, right? Because of the moon and whatnot. So yeah, here we're placing some smoke in the background, and I'm sort of once again this part was sort of a pain in the ass, which was to select the trees and sort of make a selection of it so I can put things behind it. And yeah, I'm just pretty much just putting fire on the trees, glow, a lot of haze and smoke, and trying to make it look realistic as possible. So because we have the light, I'm here just making all of these, the light, the fire's reflection and the fire's glow on the leaves and on the branches, just to give it a realistic look. As you guys can see, I'm putting it on the tree beside it because it is a pretty big fire, so it is gonna, some of that light is gonna bounce on another tree. Once again, I'm just making some more fire parts, as I can say, on another tree, just to let's just say, just to make it look better, I guess. You know, just put some more fire and sort of give it a more fuller look to the photo manipulation itself. Here I'm just pretty much using liquify to sort of make these the marks on the water and on the reflection of the fire. And now we're on the part where we sort of fix the highlights and shadows on the zombies, also put some reflection on them from the fire itself, as you guys could see. So this part is a part that I had not thought of in the beginning, but I tried it out, and design is all about testing out things, and sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't work. So here I'm just pretty much testing this out and seeing if I can make it look realistic and make it look good, as if the fire was sort of coming out of the zombie skull. So yeah, here we have some highlights, the fire and some sparks, putting some highlights in the zombie's hair as well. Yeah, and now I'm just pretty much putting some sort of haze and some smoke, some colored smoke around the scene, just to give it a more realistic look. And also putting highlights on Rick and Michonne as well, because the fire is near to them, so there will be some light bouncing on them, some orange light from the fire. Now it's pretty much time to fix the helicopter. So here we're just getting some flares from the super graphics pack, do want to remember you guys that the super graphics pack is in the link down below in the description. You guys can purchase it. Tell me what you think. It's over 5,000 assets for only 20 bucks. So it's really cheap. A lot of good assets in there. Everything, everything from flares to backgrounds to textures to 3D renders, 3D letters, everything you guys can think of. So here we're just on the final touches, pretty much putting some sparks in, some sparks from fire, but not too much, Here putting some more fire coming out from the zombie's head, fixing some illumination on the helicopter itself. That's the glow bouncing from the tree, and just putting some blur on some parts of the wallpaper. And now that final touch, which is the camera raw filter, to just give it that pop and make it look 10 times better. Yeah guys, and that was the result of today's video and the result of this wallpaper for The Walking Dead. I hope you guys liked it. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. I definitely did. Making this wallpaper was definitely great, and definitely something different, because I've never done this type of design where you take photos and you take assets taken in the daytime and actually flip into night. So the forest, the zombies, they were all daytime pictures, and I had to do my thing in Photoshop and flip it and change it into, give it that night look. So yeah, it was really fun. It was really a good paint in that. So yeah, I hope you guys liked it. Don't forget guys to leave a comment down below on your favorite series, and maybe I'll make a wallpaper. So leave a comment down below on what series do you guys want me to make a wallpaper for. So yeah guys, thank you very much. Don't forget to subscribe down below. All you got to do is click it, subscribe, and join the crew. And also don't forget to hit the notification bell down below. That means that everything that I post, you'll be the first one to receive it and you won't miss anything. So thank you guys. I'll see you in the next one.